What if I told you that the truffle flavor in your oil isn't from truffles at all? It's from a lab-made chemical, one that mimics the smell but comes from a completely different source. And the labels? Totally legal. Words like natural aroma and truffle flavor don't mean what you think they mean. We're breaking down more than a dozen products today. The fakes dressed up in fancy packaging, and the real alternatives that actually deliver. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for and what to put back on the shelf. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Number 1, the fake truffle oil industry. You grab a bottle of truffle oil at the store. It smells incredible, it costs $12, and you think you're getting something rare and special. Here's the truth. Most truffle oil has never touched an actual truffle. What's really in that bottle is plain cooking oil mixed with a single synthetic chemical called 2,4-dithepentane. That compound copies one note of truffle smell, just one. And here's the kicker. It's often made from petroleum-derived sources, not food. This isn't a few shady products. It's the whole market. Real truffles cost thousands of dollars per pound. Nobody can put real truffle in a $12 bottle and make money. So the industry built a chemical shortcut, and the shortcut became the standard. Number 2, white truffle-flavored olive oil. White truffle is the most expensive food on the planet by weight. So when you see it on an olive oil label, your brain says luxury, rarity, worth it. But here's the truth. Almost every white truffle-flavored olive oil on shelves uses that same synthetic chemical, not actual white truffle. The word flavored is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. It means the oil was made to taste like truffle, not that truffle was ever involved. And white truffles are so fragile their aroma breaks down fast, even in oil. So the synthetic version won because it's stable and cheap. Flip the bottle over, check the ingredient list. If you see truffle flavor or natural aroma and no actual truffle listed, now you know exactly what you're holding. Number 3, black truffle flavored. Cooking oil. Black truffle sounds more grounded than white. Less flashy, more earthy. And because it's usually cheaper, it feels like the smarter pick. But the formula is identical. Neutral base oil, synthetic aroma compound, and a label that leans hard on the words black truffle to signal something real. That darker, earthier smell? Still 2,4-dithepentane. Sometimes blended with a few other synthetic compounds, but synthetic all the same. And here's the kicker. Black truffle is actually more heat stable than white, so the real thing could genuinely work in cooking. That makes the fake version a real missed opportunity. Some bottles even float actual truffle pieces inside, but those pieces are decoration. The flavor still comes from the synthetic compound. Number 4, gourmet truffle drizzle oil. Gourmet truffle drizzle oil comes in a slim bottle, usually with a pour spout. It looks like something pulled from a professional kitchen. But the word gourmet has no legal definition. Any product can put that word on the label. It means nothing. What you're actually drizzling on your pasta is a concentrated synthetic chemical. It's potent by design. And because such a tiny amount creates such a strong hit, these bottles last forever, which chefs who know real truffle almost always avoid them entirely. Here's why that matters. Real truffle flavor is dozens of aroma compounds working together. The synthetic version captures just one. That's not a chord. It's a single key being hammered. Number 5, restaurant-style truffle fry oil. Truffle fries are everywhere now. Gastropubs, fast casual spots, chain restaurants. And the oil behind that flavor has made its way into home products marketed as restaurant-style. Here's why synthetic truffle works so well on fries. Hot oil, salt, starch. It's a loud environment. The synthetic compound cuts right through all of it. And in that setting, most people can't tell the difference. That's exactly why restaurants use it. The economics made the decision easy. Serving truffle fries at scale with real truffle oil isn't possible. So the synthetic version became the standard, and the home product just copies that same shortcut. Restaurant style describes the use case, not the quality. Number 6, the natural truffle aroma label. Natural truffle aroma sounds clean, right? It sounds like something real. But here's the truth. Natural doesn't mean it came from truffles. Under US labeling rules, a flavor can be called natural if it came from any natural source. even one that has nothing to do with truffles. So a compound pulled from a plant or made through fermentation can legally sit on your label as natural truffle aroma. No truffles needed. This is the trap that catches careful shoppers. People who read labels who skip artificial flavors, they still get fooled by this one. Here's the only test that matters. Is the word truffle in the ingredient list? Not in the flavor, not in the aroma, in the ingredients. Number 7, truffle-flavored canola oil. Canola-based truffle oil is the budget pick. Bigger bottle, lower price, and no real pretense of being fancy. And honestly, that almost makes it the most straightforward product in this whole category. But honest doesn't mean better. Canola is a refined oil, processed at high heat with none of the antioxidants you get from extra virgin olive oil. So you're getting a synthetic chemical sitting on top of a base oil with a weaker health profile. Here's the kicker. The truffle flavoring in the cheap canola version and the pricier olive oil version is the exact same synthetic compound. The price difference is about the base oil, not the truffle. Number 8, truffle essence finishing oil. Truffle essence finishing oil is the top of the fake pyramid. Small bottle, high price, and the word essence making it sound pure and concentrated. This is the one people gift. The one you pull out at a dinner party to look like you know things. But essence isn't regulated. It just means more of the same synthetic compound packed into a smaller bottle. And because you drizzle it raw right on the dish, that chemical hits your palate hard and fast. Here's the kicker. Real truffle doesn't smell like that. Real truffle aroma is subtle. It lingers and shifts. When the smell punches you immediately and fades fast, that's the synthetic telling on itself. Number 9, better alternatives actually exist. So you've seen 8 products that are all basically the same synthetic chemical in different bottles. What does the real thing actually look like? Here's the truth, and real truffle oil exists, but it behaves nothing like what you're used to. The smell is subtle. The flavor unfolds slowly. If you've been using synthetic for years, the real thing can actually disappoint you at first, because your brain expects that loud chemical punch. But real truffle aroma is built from dozens of compounds working together. Earthy, musky, slightly garlicky, and it shifts as you taste it. That complexity is what you've been paying for and not getting. Number 10, real truffle-infused extra virgin olive oil. Real truffle-infused extra virgin olive oil is the baseline. 2 ingredients, cold-pressed EVOO and actual truffle. No synthetic compounds, no natural aroma, nothing from a lab. And yes, it's subtler than what you're used to. Real truffle doesn't blast its aroma into oil the way that synthetic chemical does. That's not a defect, that's what authentic tastes like. Check the label for 3 things. Truffle listed as an actual ingredient with a percentage, extra virgin olive oil as the base, and a production date. Real truffle oil goes bad within a few months, so freshness matters. It's more expensive, it's subtle, and it's real. Number 11, fresh black truffle shavings and olive oil. Fresh black truffle shavings and olive oil is about as direct as it gets. No infusing, no extracting. Just real truffle pieces sitting in oil, ready to use. But this category hides fakes in plain sight. Some jars show actual truffle pieces while the aroma still comes from synthetic flavoring. The shavings are decoration, not flavor. When it's real, you notice immediately. The shavings are firm, slightly chewy, with an earthy smell nothing like the synthetic version. Look for tuber melanosporum, the Perigord black truffle, on the label. Cheaper products use low aroma truffle species that deliver almost nothing. And if you see truffle flavor or truffle aroma listed anywhere alongside those pieces, the shavings are just for show. Number 12, white Alba truffle-infused olive oil. White Alba truffle, tuber magnatum, can't be farmed. It only grows wild in specific parts of northern Italy, and it sells for more per pound than almost anything else you can eat. So when you see that name on a bottle, the stakes are high. And that's exactly why fakes hide here. The name carries so much weight that products with little to no real truffle use it freely. Real white Alba truffle oil is small batch, rare in retail, and priced above $40 for a small bottle. See it for $18? That's your answer right there. The aroma of the real thing is garlicky, musky, and shifts as you smell it, and it fades fast after opening. Number 13, cold-pressed olive oil with real truffle pieces. Cold-pressed olive oil with real truffle pieces is the most transparent product in this whole category. Cold-press the oil, add actual truffle pieces, let them infuse slowly. No heat, no synthetic boosting, no shortcuts. The trade-off is real. You won't get that loud, punchy hit. What you get is a layered flavor that builds as you eat. And because no heat is used, the olive oil's antioxidants and the truffle's natural compounds stay intact. Here's the kicker. Real truffle oil can carry a small botulism risk if stored wrong. It needs refrigeration and goes bad fast, usually within a month. And that's exactly how you know it's real. Synthetic truffle oil sits on a shelf for a year because there's nothing biological in it. Short shelf life, refrigerated storage, production date on the label. That's what genuine looks like. Bottom line, most truffle oil is a synthetic chemical in a fancy bottle. The label tricks are legal, they're everywhere, and they're designed to keep you from asking questions. But now you know what to ask. Here's your checklist. Look for truffle in the ingredient list. Not in the name, not as a flavor, not as an aroma. Look for extra virgin olive oil as the base. Check for a production date and a short shelf life. And if the price seems too good for what it claims to be, trust that instinct. Subscribe so you don't miss the next time we pull back the label on something sitting in your pantry right now.